The iPhone 5 better be the greatest piece of shit since sliced bread because it is being released now, and that is just some bullshit in my opinion, and I'm going to tell you why. Hey guys, it's me, Fuji, and obviously by my introduction, I am talking about the iPhone 5. Now, I first got to talk about what led up to this commentary in the first place, and the fact is the iPhone 5 is being released, or information at least, in the next couple of days as of the making of this commentary. So, it all started with Samsung versus Apple in a lawsuit, and Apple won the lawsuit with $1 billion. And the reason why there was controversy was because of Samsung copying Apple's patents, aka their interface, their operating system. I mean, if you look at like the Galaxy S and the Droid Prevail, Droid Charge, I'm sorry, and some other phones that Samsung has released recently, they've got some similarities to the iPhone. Look at them. I mean, you can see that the interface is the same. They've got the just scroll to look at all of your different icons. Then they've got the dock with the 4 icons on it for apps. They're pretty similar, and I can understand why Apple would not be happy about this, because that's kind of what made Apple big. They've got the very user-friendly interface, plus with the iPhone and the iTunes and all that bullshit. That's what made the iPhone, and that's why it's so good. That's why people don't buy a Galaxy 3S or whatever it's called, and they buy an iPhone, not because of the actual phone itself. It doesn't have that bigger screen, but it has the better features, at least in my opinion. Now, personally, I have an iPhone 3GS, but am I going to buy the iPhone 5? Hell no! It better be really freaking good. And the reason why I'm not going to buy the iPhone 5 unless it just blows every damn phone out of the water is many reasons, actually. One, if we go back a bunch of years, we can look at the iPhone 2G, the 2G, the 3G, the 3GS, the 4, and the 4S. What do they all have in common? How about this? Screen size, basic operating system interface, and just overall look of the phone. They're all the same. There's very few differences. I mean, the 3GS brought us a better processor, I'm pretty sure, and it can still be updated. The 4 brought us the slightly different look, but that wasn't that big. It also brought us a better resolution. The 4S brought us Siri. So this iPhone 5 better be the best freaking thing, because by the looks of it, Apple hasn't been very creative lately with their products. So the thing is, now you're also thinking, wait a minute, why would anyone buy this iPhone 5? Because the iPhone 4S was just released. That's what I was thinking. But Apple has a way of fixing this. What they're planning to do is they have decided they are going to give you, if you have a 4S, a $345, well actually it's up to a $345 rebate or refund if you trade in your 4S for a 5. Now that makes sense, because the thing is, if you just spent $800 2 days ago from your hard-earned McDonald's money on an iPhone 4S that you have no idea how the hell you're going to pay for, and then they say iPhone 5 just released, I would be fucking pissed. I mean, I've got a 3GS. I don't care. I like my 3GS. The 4S, I mean, whatever. Siri, it's just one more thing that eats up my data plan. I don't need it. And personally, I don't really like Siri. I mean, Siri is helpful in some ways. It stops me from typing. But the amount of things I use Siri for, they have like the voice commands on the 3GS for. So I don't have much of a use for it. And I also don't have unlimited data, so I can't just go freely spending my data plan wherever I go each and every day. Now, some people can. All power to them. I wish I could, but I don't have the funds because I pay for my phone itself. Now, also, Samsung is going to be in the doghouse for a little while, or at least their profits are going to drop because of Apple and their desires for some of the phones that Samsung manufactures. Some of them include the Galaxy S, the Galaxy S from T-Mobile, the Droid Charge, a bunch of phones that Samsung has made. They want to be banned, as in they're not going to come up to you on the street and say, yo, give me your phone, that thing is banned, man. No, they're not going to be like that. They're going to not be able to sell them on contract anymore. It's going to basically be like an old phone that can no longer be sold anywhere from any authorized retailer or reseller of the product. But if you find one on used one on eBay from some guy who had it a long time ago, maybe you can get it from there. But who knows if they're actually going to let you use it as with your contract. So that's it for me, guys. It's me, Fuji, signing out. Let me know in the comments what your take on the iPhone 5 and Samsung getting in some pretty big trouble about copyright. I want to know. Let me know. And that's me, Fuji, signing out. See ya.